Hi, thank you all for coming. Introduce yourselves to the camera.
Hello, I'm Ethan.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Kira.
Ricardo.
I'm Evan.
Okay, thank you all for coming, and today I will be talking about why you all should adopt a consistent sleep routine. We spend 25 years of our lives on average doing something without even realizing it, and it's sleep. Sleep is our body's natural state of restoring ourselves. Do you guys get enough sleep? Do you have a consistent sleep schedule? If you answer no to most of those questions, you don't get enough sleep. And I've taken a psychology class, so I have some personal background knowledge as to how sleep and sleep routines can affect us physiologically and psychologically. And I have access to textbooks and credible sources to provide you with accurate information. So consistent sleep routines boost our immunity, increase positive mood and energy, and decrease stress and anxiety. So how does sleep routines relate to immunity? Well, in our world, we're all going through COVID-19, and we want our immunity as high as possible. With COVID-19, we're adopting to a new lifestyle. We have to stay home, and this is most likely causing stress amongst everyone, which can impair our sleep. Less sleep means less time to repair ourselves. And according to Robin Wan and his article, Tips for Circadian Health During COVID-19, less sleep opens a whole gate for diseases ranging from cardiovascular diseases all the way to diabetes and inflammation. And according to Springer in his article, Circadian Rhythms and Immunity, disruption in sleep also disrupts our circadian rhythm, and that is our body's natural sleep and wake times. And if we don't listen to those natural times, we disrupt our rhythm, which disrupts immune functioning overall. Now, with being at home, most of us don't have to go to work or school, so we don't have any priorities in the morning to wake up for anymore. So it's natural if we found ourselves sleeping in or staying up a little bit later, but we usually find ourselves scrolling on hours on end during the night, and when we find ourselves in this situation, we wake up tired, sleep deprived, waking up too late, and just overall no energy and motivation. So why do we need motivation if we have no more priorities? Well, for most of us, we've adopted to online school. Adapting to online school is new and can be troublesome, but usually results in less productivity and less motivation. I know all of us kids can recall a time recently where the last thing we wanted to do was go on the computer for hours on end, learning who knows what, but waking up at 1 p.m. in the morning will not help our case. We need to adopt a consistent sleep schedule, and that will help us increase our motivation and help us stay on task with our responsibilities. Now, if you've been relating to everything I've been saying, keep listening, because I'll provide you guys with some tips as to how to adopt a consistent sleep schedule. To start off, there are some tips we can create into our daytime routine to help. First, stay away from naps. It's been proven that 20-minute naps are really good to increase our alertness, but anything longer than that will leave us more tired than we started off. Secondly, as soon as you wake up, try getting in some sunlight. According to David Myers in his textbook Psychology for AP, melatonin is a chemical in our body that controls our sleepiness levels. So when melatonin is increased, so is our sleepiness. But sunlight counteracts that. So if we stand in the sun when we wake up, our melatonin goes down and our alertness increases. And third, refrain from using caffeinated drinks or energy drinks to compensate for loss of sleep. And a study Shelley Springer did in her article, Causes and Consequences of Sleepiness Amongst College Students, 67% of college students admitted to using caffeinated drinks to compensate for loss of sleep, but this just causes you to become more awake, meaning you can't pay off that sleep debt. Now, imagine yourself actually taking these tips into your real life routine. How much better would you feel and how much more sleep would you get? Imagine waking up on a sunny morning, rolling out of bed, feeling refreshed and awake for the day. Now, imagine rolling into bed, reading, journaling, and going to sleep stress-free. You'd be relaxed and there'd be no troubles, which is what we all need right now. If you take these tips into your daily routine, I promise you it will help you create a better sleep routine. With all the panic going on in the world due to COVID-19, the last thing we need is to worry if we're getting enough efficient sleep. So take those tips and use it to your advantage. Sleep consumes 25 years of our lives, so why not make it beneficial to us? Here, I've provided a list of tips to help you create a better sleep routine. And I've also provided some charts that show how sleep affects us psychologically and physiologically. Tonight, I challenge you to add one of these tips into your night routine and write down in the little cloud bubble how you feel. Over time, these tips will help you create a better sleep routine and leave your immunity boosting, leave yourself stress-free, and have your positivity as high as possible. Now, to conclude my whole speech, and one quote by Thomas Dekker, sleep is the golden chain that ties our health and bodies together. Thank you.